It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins.
Please welcome your 2026 Miami Dolphins!
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
First play's a design run. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jack Jones making that tackle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 46.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Steelers first down. 13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Back north. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 88.
From the red zone on first. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Inside. 630.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Hey, take 26.
Throwing again, Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Throw right away, Tagovailoa. Downfield is finds Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
That's good.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready. Scat. Go.
Out of the gun, and give to Hill. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
Total 1 high. 21G. Turbo 1 hot. 8. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Blitz coming, Tua. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is a Dolphins' 1st down.
Ready. Turbo 3. Hey.
From the red zone now. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. 2nd down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
20, TX.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 16.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Short pass brought in. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown.
Hey, take 20. Jump out. Get 300. Zoom. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
1st down throw here by Rodgers. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers throwing again on second. That's complete inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Dolphins 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Tagovailoa on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Tua now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Now third down.
All right, let's go.
Working quickly here. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on third.
20 TX. Yeah, ready. Solo left Zion. Turbo 1 high. Watson Oscar. Hey, 21 TX. Ready.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. And we haven't even reached the end of 1, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard
The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of
Along the right sideline, there's space. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins lower the deficit to a single possession. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 14.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that, right near the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
88.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Jump out! Plant.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
258. 50. Inside. Cat 300. Cat 300. Yeah, this.
Rodgers set to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Even 25 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's good for
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
26.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. The Steelers have played to an early lead. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Take 30. Zip. Hey, 88. Slip it in.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
258. Hey, take 26. Back north. Jump out. Go to 50. Inside. Zoom.
They've got a man in motion.
Flip it in.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Roman Wilson reels it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Plant. Flip it in.
Warren running between the tackles. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Quarterback run here. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Hurt.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. First down now, ball at the 33. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Playing with Achane here with a gun. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Loss of 2 yards. It's third down and 5.
Hey, turbo 2, turbo 2, turbo 2. Turbo 1, high, turbo 1, 21G, 21G. Ready.
Going on third, Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
20, TX. Solo left Zion.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa escapes the pocket. Caught at the 10-yard line. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
To the air on first down, Rodgers. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
88.
They send a man in motion.
Hey, take 26. 26.
To throw again here on second down, Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
And 50. You block over 50. Take 30. Jim. Inside. Teammate. Flip again.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got his man. This is Austin. yards here. Looks like about a yard short. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Man in motion here. Rodgers going to throw on first. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Dolphins' 47-yard line.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, you block over here.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Complete out to the right. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
50. Take 30.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. Austin makes the grab downfield. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone.
6 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Steelers first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Back north. Get 300. Get 300. Slip it.
Again, Rodgers. That one connects. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane, and he works his way for a gain of 4. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line.
24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd down carry for Achane. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. At the 20. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a one-score game before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 35, Dolphins 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. approaching. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room.
Hey, take 26. 26. Boxes.
First down throw here by Rodgers. That's low and bounces short of his man. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Go to 15, 18. Go to 50.
To throw, Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Go to 50. Plant. Back north.
Here's Rodgers. He has the first over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. First down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Get 300. Yeah, live.
Putting a receiver in motion. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
88.
2nd down.
Throwing here just before halftime. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So a 1. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. First down, here's Tua. It's caught left side by Hill. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. The receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. Big gain has them across the 40. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 26. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Ready. Ready, team. Ready.
Tagovailoa on first down. Gets everything he has under this one. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out at halftime. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game 35 apiece.
35-35.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And it's an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. First down. Here's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Rodgers to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, 300. Hey, 626.
Now here's Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
It's second down and
319. Jump out. Yeah, this. 630. Jump. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
You've got a man in motion.
Yeah.
Throwing again here. It's Rodgers. Caught by one out of the backfield. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, Warren. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, flag. Slip it down.
They'll go again with Warren. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
Go right. 258. 26.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back north. Hey, 88. Hey, 626.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. That's complete to Warren on the sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
630. Inside. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, this.
Working inside the red zone. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hold this one away.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
630.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with third and goal.
Yeah, 300. 26 to 58. To 50. Jimmy.
Running back motions right. Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa. He got his target. It's Hill. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up after hitting Pater in the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game up.
42-all.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense headed out. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They send a man in motion. To the air on 1st down. Rodgers. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it.
Rodgers pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. He brushed him off with ease. Down the sideline past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
14 yards.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
21G, 21G. Solo left Zion.
2 and out from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
He was tackled.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence.
50. Hey, take 26. Box it.
Rodgers going to throw on first. He beams one deep right side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Man in motion here. On 2nd and 10 now. Rodgers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Got Metcalf outside. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
That's grabbed at the 10. A small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. Miami offense headed out there now. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it.
There he goes on the right side. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dolphins stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Putting a receiver in motion. Rodgers from the gun. Headed out right. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
88. Inside. 630. Box it. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Split 50.
3rd and 1. Now Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
It's a gain of 10. First down,
Hey,
Steelers.
26. Plant. 50.
Throwing again, Rodgers. To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Yeah,
At the 37-yard
26.
line.
Jump out.
Again, Rodgers. Same guy, Wilson again. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. And goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They've got a man in motion.
Hey, 88. Inside.
First down throw here by Rodgers. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Going wide receiver on to start this series. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
All right, go ahead, go. He's right. He's checking credit. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play.
30. Go to 50. Hey, you block over.
First down. Here's Rodgers. That's Smith on a slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
26. Jump out. Hey, 88. Get 300.
They send a man in motion. To throw again here on second down. Rodgers. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle block. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
It's one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jordan Brooks comes up with it.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
24. Ready. Number one.
Hill now from the gun. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Patrick Queen on the tackle.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins with a 10-point advantage. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
All right, fellas.
It's Chan on the inside here. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Downfield, this finds Waddle. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Dolphins 59, Steelers 42.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Motion the tight end over.
26.
Rodgers throwing again on second. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again! Rasul Douglas picks it off! And the Dolphins have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here first and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Hill. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he will not score, but he got oh so close. Brock, out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now, and goal to go.
Solo left side. Scat.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep adding that 4th quarter lead. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it a 24-point ball game.
66. Steelers 42.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Good field position as the Steelers come up to him, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Chased out to his right. Connecting with Metcalf again. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Rodgers going to throw on 1st. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
You block over here.
Rodgers to throw. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. Willie Gay with the pick. And the Dolphins make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
Control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the... folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. Well, it's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
A run for Hill. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
With that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
They'll run. Here's Devon Aching. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Tua going to change the play.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Dolphins march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Hurts. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go ahead. 32 stay. 32. Hey, 21 TA.
After the turnover, it's Tua. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Ready, shot. 20, 21G, 21G.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to let it go again. And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
Achane. He is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
Achane once more. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Eagles nothing.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Barkley inside handoff. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Running again with Barkley on second down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18.
That's good. For the Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's Hurts to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that one makes it 14-7. That time a 6-play drive. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
At the 34-yard line.
The 2 is going to change things up. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. On the RP, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Jahad Campbell gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up third down. Now they'll audible to something else.
Watson, Oscar. Let's go. Solo left Zion. Out.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tyrell Dodson, the one to bring him down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
On Silver, ready? 63.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during this series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4.
Solo left Zion.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Watson, Oscar. Turbo 1. Hey.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
18! Hey, 21, T8. Hey! Out!
Tua sets up to pass it. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Achane is going backwards here. They come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
21G.
Now Tua. He'll try to, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jahad Campbell. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10. The 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Trim it.
They'll drop the throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Watch out for Hill on the return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the...
There he goes, right side. Tyreek Hill went all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 74 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, we're used to seeing big plays from him in the passing game. That'll obviously go as a rushing touchdown, and what a rushing touchdown it was.
And you got to think to yourself that this coaching staff has looked at his playmaking ability and said to themselves, why are we just going to throw it to him? Let's double his touches and make him a big part of the run game. That big playability, it was at the forefront on that one.